Hey, welcome back. So this evening we are going to be doing a summer fresh corn and zucchini soup type ordeal here. A lot of prep work kind of goes into this. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I made it easy for myself and started prepping it beforehand. So I have, to start off here, I have my pot on my burner set to medium heat with a tablespoon of butter to melt in. And the first thing that's going to go into there is a 2 strips of bacon chopped into little fine bite-sized pieces, and we're going to put it into our pot. Okay, so then let's just go over the ingredients while that's going to be in there. And it's only going to be in there for about 3 to 4 minutes until the fat starts to render a little bit. So here I have 2 stalks of celery and 1 medium carrot kind of chopped up a bit. I have 1 medium zucchini chopped up here. Kind of needed 2 bowls. And then I have 2 medium-sized russet potatoes chopped as well. You need 2 cloves of garlic, some salt and pepper, a bay leaf, teaspoon of thyme, and 4 cups of vegetable stock, or vegetable broth, or water will do fine as well. I'm using the vegetable stock as it's a little bit more flavoring. You will also need some half and half as well, just a half a cup of that, and that will be later on. Just a couple more minutes here, and then we'll add our next phase. Trying to think. I'm not sure. So with this, with just the soup, I kind of wanted something a little bit more than just the soup, which the soup is just perfectly fine. However, we decided that we're going to do some chicken and shrimp on the grill. Rephrase that. Grill pan, cast iron grill plate that I have downstairs. My sister's going to cook that up while I'm cooking this downstairs on the gas oven, because my husband, during summertime, decided it was smart to give away our grill and not get a new one yet. I am still beside myself, and I don't understand what that was about. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes here, so we are going to go ahead and add our carrots and celery, our teaspoon of thyme, and our 2 cloves of garlic, which I do the minced, pre-minced, so it's going to be about 2 teaspoons because it's a teaspoon of clove. Okay, and then you're going to cook this until it starts to sweat, which is about 5 minutes around there. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Okay, and we're going to let that go for 5 minutes, and I'll be back with the next step. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes here, so now we are going to add our potatoes that we've diced, our vegetable stock, and the stock just has, it's basically the same as the broth. It just has a little bit more flavoring. And we're going to turn our heat up to medium-high. And we're going to add our bay leaf as well. Give that a quick stir. And we're going to add our heat up to medium-high and get it to simmer. And then once it starts simmering, we're going to lower the heat back down to medium and let it simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. And I wanted to make note, completely vegetarian, by omitting the bacon and just using like a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of smoked paprika. That would work as well. Okay, so this has been on for about 9 minutes right now. and the potatoes are not fully cooked through, so you do not want them to fully cook through, so they're about halfway there. So we are going to add our zucchini and our corn, which I just have bags of corn at the moment, which you can definitely, better to use like the fresh off the cob and then just cut it off the cob, but you know me, I like to do quick and easy. So I'm just gonna do 2 bags here. And then we're gonna add some salt and pepper. And then this is gonna simmer again for another 8 to 12 minutes. Okay, get that stirred in. Okay, and then we're gonna add some salt and pepper to this. And you're gonna do this to taste. But remember, you can always add more salt. You can't take it away. So I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons, I say right now, because then I'll taste it a little bit later. And I can always add more, I just cannot take it away. So you don't wanna add too much. Okay, give that a stir. It's such a pretty colored salad, soup, oh goodness. Such a pretty colored soup. There's also supposed to be an onion in here. I would have thrown it in with the celery and the carrots, which would have given this a great flavor, but I forgot to buy an onion at the store, so we omitted it. But I just want to let you know that an onion is supposed to go in here as well. Okay, so this has been on for about 12 minutes or so. So now what we're gonna do is take about 2 cups, make sure I have some broth, of this soup and put it into our food processor to get it pureed. I'm just gonna take a little bit more, with a little bit more potatoes. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, you want that pureed nice and fine there. That looks good. Can't have cake at the moment. We're doing a surprise 50th party for my mom tomorrow, so I'm simultaneously doing this, making a cake and making her present. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pour that puree in. And we get it all out. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, and the last step here is we are going to add a cup